I wanna scream out, 'cause I can't stand this moment. 'Cause I've been way down, way too long. There's still a pulse in me, but the hardest part of this is to take who you are and change what you need. Stuck in a place you're not meant to be. Take all your doubts, take it from me. You made your chains now be your Who let you down? Who let you down? There is no easy way out. Who let you down? Who let you down? The right words, the wrong time, a wrong look at the hard lines. Who let you down right now? There is no easy way out. Take who you are and change what you need. Stuck in a place you're not meant to be. Take all your doubts, take it from me. You made your chains now be your release. Let you down right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to XFW here at Blood Sword 6 streaming and XFW on Facebook. Thank you guys for joining us as we kick off this next week of XFW professional wrestling only here at Blood Sword 6 streaming. Now guys, we're here set up with a brand new setup. I've got a number of screens going on here. So if there's any snafus, you guys let me know what's going on. I have upgraded everything in the house here. We've got a brand new PC for streaming out our program, so hopefully everything goes well. Everyone welcome, folks. We're checking on the chat, checking on everything we got here. So you guys let me know. Marshall Foskett already with the stars. Thank you, Marshall, for sending stars our way. And thank you guys for the likes and shares we've already received. We're going to head down to ringside. We're not going to waste any time, guys. We're going to get in on one-on-one action next. XFW Ground Zero starts now. Rick Fletcher, thank you for liking the stream. And ladies and gentlemen, here comes Sam Ford.
Is scheduled for one fall.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Damian Marco already coming out of the entrance. Damian Marco attacking Sam Ford on the entranceway. Rick Fletcher, thank you for sharing again. Sam Ford, the live action G.I. Joe wrestler of XFW, taking on Damian Marco tonight. And so far, Damian Marco trying to get the early opportunity on Sam Ford. Ford now tossing him. Ford making a beeline for the ring. Rick, thank you for sharing again. Bob now holding back Sam. Damian Marco coming in the ring. Here comes the Tank. Swinging with a clothesline. Marco catching with a knee in the midsection. And Marco rolls him through. Pedro, thank you for liking the stream. Marco now with a leg lock. Ankle style ripping back on the limb of Big Sam Ford. Sam able to shrug him off. Here comes Ford. A clothesline lands. Damian Marco sent crashing out his back. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sharing again. Welcome everyone to XFW, whether you're on Twitch, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on Facebook. Thank you guys for joining us for our program as we get ready and build our momentum in the XFW Mat Mania this Saturday night, folks. You will not want to miss it. Thank you, Marshall, again for liking the stream. Back and forth action we go. Ford now dumping him down. Sam Ford, the Tank newcomer here at XFW. Dan, thank you for liking the stream. Thank you guys again for tuning in and joining us here at XFW. Ford now with him up again. Into a powerbomb, hard impact. Into the canvas by the big man, Sam Ford. Ford goes for the super kick, but Damian Marco countering, driving an elbow into the shin. Marco now in a full head of steam. Look at this. The athleticism into a high cross body by Damian Marco. Jesse Lee Simmons, thank you for sharing it. Wyatt Ash, thank you for tuning in. Again, everyone, thank you for joining us here at XFW. And then whatever platform it is you're sharing, whether it's Facebook, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Twitch, thank you for joining us here at XFW. Nick Clark, Insomniac Gamer himself joining us. Thank you, Mr. Clark. Welcome to XFW Ground Zero. Ford down with a big time belly-to-belly suplex, taking Marco down. Damian Marco calling himself the legend, claiming he's had a massive rock band in the late 80s, early 90s, but quite frankly, I don't think he's old enough, folks. I've seen the guy without his makeup. He doesn't look like he's been around the fence that long, let alone professional wrestling. He is a solid performer inside the squared circle. I will give him that much credit. Ford now with a shoulder tackle drops him down to the canvas easily. Damian Marco again catches. Now look at this, Marco with repeated shots, driving hard into the canvas. Marco now taunting a little bit. The Ford Tank in trouble now, ripping on the eyes of Sam Ford. Come on. Again, folks, this is our first contest of the evening. We got a lot coming your way this week. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about that happened over the weekend of XFW. Unless you're living under a rock and didn't see all the drama that unfolded, we'll have more on that tonight and a little bit more tomorrow into XFW Danger Zone on Friday night as we find out what unfolded earlier on. But right now, Ford got him up and takes him down. Death Valley driver. Ford now in control. Kick out early on. Damian Marco gets the shoulder up. Damian Marco getting back to his feet pretty quickly, but Ford the Tank trying to stay alive, but Damian Marco, more experienced inside the ring, starting to lay into the Ford. Up we go. Big time right hand there by Damian Marco. We got to cover. The legend tries to get one over on Ford, but Sam gets the shoulder up. XFW's life-size G.I. Joe, Sam Ford, the former military veteran turned professional wrestler here in XFW, connects with an elbow, cutting off Damian Marco. Up in a powerbomb position again, but drives the shoulder into the knee. Hard impact again by Sam Ford. Ford now back in control. Irish wish off the ropes. Ooh, and a shoulder tackle again by Sam Ford. Drives him down to the canvas. Damian Marco continues every time Ford has tried to lay in a kick. Oh, but look, Ford tossing him to the side like a bag of flour. Again, the suplex from the big man. Ford now in control. That time that kick lands right in the midsection, buckling Damian Marco hard. Marco turning back. Irish whip in the turnbuckle. Marco now. Short clothesline back and on. Damian Marco flying off the ropes. Bulldog driving down Sam Ford hard into the canvas. The legend now back in control. flying forearm now by Marco. Marco lays in with another heavy shot. Ford swings wildly, but Marco counters with a spine buster. Damian Marco again in control. Marco a little bit more experience in ring, but again the Ford gets to his feet. But again, taking down Peter. Thank you for has become a fan. And there's a little bit of Kitty Lane showing you how much of a fan she is. Thank you for becoming a fan here. And taking him down again. Side Russian leg sweep now by Damian Marco. Marco now stalking Ford. Into an arm up. Ford lights it up with a big-time lariat. Ford again trying to build momentum. But Damian Marco continues to cut him off at every pass. Big-time flapjack there by the big man. Ford now in position, beating his chest. Goes for the kick and nobody home. But pounds by back in with the right hand. Picks him up again. This time the powerbomb connects. Sam Ford now in control. Ford now again in the corner. Looking like he's setting up for what he calls the turn kick. Ford lands at that big size 12 right between the eyes of Damian Marco. We've got a cover. That's it. Sam Ford, the tank, continues his winning ways here in XFW. Damian Marco did everything he can, pulling out all the stops, but big Sam Ford walks away with the victory. The tank showing resiliency, showing that domination, continues to fight on and pulls off the victory over Damian Marco tonight on XFW Ground Zero.
Here is your winner, the Tank, Sam Ford.
Ford victorious tonight on XFW Ground Zero. Wade Jaworski, thank you for liking the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for tuning in to XFW Night. Thank you for the likes and the shares, the stars that we have already received as we just kicked off our weekend or our week here at XFW as we build up to Saturday night XFW Mat Mania, folks. This could be our biggest event year to date. Now I have heard that I will have Max Girth in the booth here with me, making all the calls during that time, folks. We hope you will join us for XFW Mat Mania. Now, some folks are talking about our special news broadcast that we had earlier this past weekend. As we saw last week, Owen Bush and Drago going at it, and Owen Bush walking away with the victory. However, we learned later on in that evening, Owen Bush was reported missing. We did not see him backstage after what appears to be Drago taking Owen Bush out of the arena. And then we saw the footage, folks, the next day of earlier in the morning, early in the wee hours. Drago and Owen Bush fighting in some cemetery or tomb, whatever it was. And then whatever we saw happen, folks, I'm still not 100% sure what it was. I watched the footage a number of times. I'm sure you guys have too, as it was a Facebook exclusive. If you're on YouTube or Twitch, find your way over to our Facebook page to watch that exclusive footage. We will have that footage on our program later in the week. Nathan Jaklowski, thank you for liking the stream. But now we've seen some footage, some word from Owen Bush saying they've resolved their differences, everything's fine. Folks, we don't know what to make of this. We're not sure where this is going on. We're not sure what is even going to happen, folks. All we know is Owen Bush was victorious over Drago last week. Backstage, he was bragging about his win, and let's face it, professional wrestling, everyone brags about their victories, folks. You celebrate the wins, but something went very, very awry. We still don't have the full footage, or the full story. We still have not seen Drago or Owen Bush since we received that odd, interesting footage that we did. But as soon as we have more, folks, we will get it to you. But right now, we're heading down to ringside as the ladies head to the square circle next. XFW Ground Zero continues.
The following
And here comes Cinda Fry. Zinda Fry making her way down to the ring in singles competition tonight on XFW Ground Zero. And our opponent tonight,
And
one half of the
accompanied
Queens
by
of New
Zinda
Jersey.
Fry, representing the Queens. From Hackensack, New Jersey, Paige Richardson.
Paige Richardson and her partner made their debut last week in XFW as they tried to get themselves into the XFW Women's Championship opportunity that will take place this Saturday night at XFW Mat Mania. Again, folks, I apologize if I'm a little off tonight. I'm still trying to get used to my brand new setup here in the XFW studios. But again, thank you for joining us as Paige Richardson makes her way inside the ring. You see her partner staring. That is a manly woman, folks. I am not going to lie. I'm not trying to insult anybody, but I am terrified. Look at the scowl on that woman. We saw them wrestle last week, and both those ladies were outstanding inside the ring. Paige Richardson starting things off here against Zinda Fry. Diane Albright, Dirty Diana, she likes to call herself on the outside. Paige Richardson with a kick to the face now on Zinda Fry. Collar and elbow tie it now. Fry with a kick to the midsection. And a flying drop kick. Richardson sent crashing down to the canvas. Diane does not look happy about that on the outside. You can see her not looking thrilled about her partner getting taken down. Now Fry with a roll through. Look at that, folks. What an opportunity there. Zinda Fry with some outstanding offense there. Look at the way she slides through here, folks. Watch this. Zinda Fry right through. And then into that roll-up position, into that submission style hold. Zinda Fry never ceases to amaze each and every week. Right now, Paige Richardson, though, back in control. The Queens of New Jersey, as they call themselves, showing up last week and trying to get an edge on the women's tag team division. We will crown our first ever XFW women's tag team champions this Saturday at Mat Mania, folks. And from what I understand, it will be vicious and delicious, taking on the Syndicate. Those are the final two teams in our women's division in this tournament we've been hosting over the past few weeks here on XFW programming. And later on tonight, Alex North will go on one-on-one with one half of the Syndicate, Yori, later on in our show this evening. And folks, our main event tonight, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet going one-on-one with one half of the entourage, Martin Fisher. As right now, Paige Richardson continues to brutalize Zinda Fry. The Queens of New Jersey, folks, they seem to have quite the attitude backstage, I'm not going to lie. These two women busting here in the scene on XFW. Come back, I mean, I talk a lot about some of the ego that XFW stars have. Look at this Dirty Diane Albright on the outside, cheering on his Richardson. Richardson continues the brutality right now. Very much different style by Paige and Diane here at XFW. A lot of the female stars here at XFW stick to a certain, well, your textbook styles of wrestling. Technical, power, high flying. But Albright and Richardson are very, very different. Both of them, much more of a, for lack of a better term, folks, a very gritty style of in-ring offense from both members of the Queens of New Jersey. Right now, Zinda Fry taking it high and starting to put some serious hurt on Paige Richardson, looking for the pinfall victory possible. Dan, thank you for sending stars our way. And here's a little bit of thank you from Kitty Lane as we get a powerbomb now from Zinda Fry. Richardson bats him bounce to her feet though, and a collide with the right hand. And now choking the life out of Zinda Fry. Come on, Bob, get in there. Clothesline now. Richardson now starting to build some momentum. Single leg drop kick now from Paige as she starts unraveling. Attacks now on Fry. Collar and elbow tied down for both women. Page tries to go low. Fry sees it coming. Fry grabbing the hair. Into the turnbuckle we go. Fry now up on the ropes. Right hands now into the temple of Richardson. Page dumps her out of the way. You see her rubbing on her head. Those punches had their impact. Snap there now from Zinda Fry. Picking Page right up. Driving her down the back of her skull. Colliding with the canvas. That may be it right there. Zinda Fry looking satisfied with her offense. Fry on charge tonight. Drop kick. Beautifully executed now by Fry. Before Phil Nelson turns it around again, and Richardson now in a world of hurt. Several minutes now of unanswered offense by Zinda Fry. Richardson looking hurt. German suplex perfectly delivered by Zinda Fry. And again, the celebratory stance by Zinda Fry. She doesn't want to give Richardson too much time to recover, though. And that's what I was worried about. There's the counter. But Zinda Fry staying resilient, continues the offense. And again, spins around and again to the back of her head. Richardson in trouble. Richardson in trouble. Zinda Fry seems nigh unbeatable tonight so far in XFW. Whoa. I spoke too soon. Richardson getting out of the way into a suplex. Rolling to the outside right in front of Dirty Diane. Not the best place for Zinda Fry to go. I think she just realized where she was. Darts underneath the ring and counters out of the way of Paige Richardson coming charging in. But Fry saw it coming. Arm drag now from Paige. Richardson's got her up in a modified spine buster. Decent offense there from Paige. Kick in the midsection. Oh! And drives Fry's face first. Yeah, wow, that's it. Wow. Folks, you can color me shocked with that one. I would have given that to Zinda Fry 7 out of 10 times. Look at this. Almost going for a neck break, but holding onto the head and driving Zinda Fry's face hard into the canvas. Paige Richardson looking good tonight, folks.
Richardson.
You're going to see a little bit of Jersey ego coming out as Richardson celebrates inside the ring. Zinda Fry not faring too well against the newcomer here tonight at XFW Ground Zero. Again, folks, I want to thank you for joining us here tonight. Again, whether you're on Owen Bushy says Fry got overcooked. That's a good one. We might have to use that. But again, folks, I want to thank you for joining us here at XFW as we kick off our weekend. Again, we are several days away from XFW Mat Mania, folks. What is turning up to be one of XFW's biggest events yet to date. All the titles will be on the line except for one, the XFW World Internet Championship. Will not be on the line because Bad Boy Marshall Sweet will be occupied. He'll be in the corner of Evolution, as all three members of Evolution and Bad Boy Marshall Sweet will go head-to-head with all four members of the Entourage. Now, later on tonight, one of those members of the Entourage will be going face-to-face with Bad Boy Marshall Sweet in our main event tonight. Now, the Entourage and Evolution are no strangers to one another, folks. Seth Walker, the now 6-time former XFW World Heavyweight Champion, has gone face-to-face with Showtime Shane Black, Big Time Jim Slater, and John Mad Dog Rogers on a number of occasions, and battling with all three of them over the XFW World Heavyweight Championship. Now, Mark Collins and Bad Boy Marshall Sweet are no strangers to one another either, as Sweet and Collins had a hell of a battle and rivalry just a few short months ago. And then again, John Mad Dog Rogers and Showtime Shane Black, former tag team champions. Barton Fisher and Max Bennett, former XFW tag team champions. Folks, this could tear down the roof at XFW Mat Mania this Saturday night. But right now, more one-on-one action next as XFW Ground Zero continues. Ladies and gentlemen, Brody Daniels.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing in at 220 pounds.
Brody Daniels making his way down the ringside. This young man has been on a bit of a roll lately in XFW, ever since changing his attitude, and now is actually demanding a match with Bad Boy Marshall Sweet over the XFW Internet Championship. And folks, quite frankly, I think this young man has a valid claim. He does have a pinfall victory over the current XFW Internet Champion. And ever since changing his attitude and severely reinventing himself, this young man has done, frankly, fantastic for himself in the ring. But tonight, folks, he goes up against the returning, the former fan favorite, ladies and gentlemen, El Yanator. El Yanator, the protege, the friend, the on-again, off-again partner of Pedro Ortiz Jr.
Weighing in at 327 pounds, Trash Man.
Well, that's rude. He's called trash. Well, technically, he is a trash man, folks. El Yanator literally is XFW's janitor. We're happy to have him back. We are happy to have El Yanator back, folks. From what we understand, he did get deported a few months ago. Well, actually, last year. We have not seen him since. He showed up last week on XFW Ground Zero. He was not as victorious as I'm sure he would hope, as he did lose to the Purple Haze Rick the Dragon Fletcher. But tonight he goes one-on-one with Brody Daniels. Folks, let's see how this fares tonight for El Yanator. We're still trying to figure out how El Yanator got deported, as he was a legal resident of the United States. Oh, look at that kick in the leg. Oh, El Yanator already showing off some new offense. From what I understand, folks, in his time outside the country, back in Mexico, he did find himself in a group of luchadors and was training heavily for his return here to XFW. We were nice enough to give him back, of course, his janitor job, as he did literally clean up a large mess I made earlier in the evening, because I did dump half the catering table, being a klutz that I am. And El Yanator lure with this right now. Hurricane on a driver from El Yanator. Brody Daniels in trouble. Daniels with a slide kick missing. But now an Irish whip into the corner. El Yanator fires right back. And an enziguri again from El Yanator, who so far is absolutely on fire. But again, this is how the match started last week with Rick the Dragon Fletcher. And then quickly turn. Oh! Daniels with the roll up. El Yanator gets his shoulder up. That could have been night right there. Oh, look at that! El Yanator shrugging off a shot by Brody Daniels and a shoulder tackle. Again, folks, from what I understand, El Yanator did a lot of training with other luchadors down in Mexico as his time, but we're still trying to figure out how exactly he got deported. Oh, he goes for the splash off the middle rope, and Daniels gets the knees up. But I'll tell you what, since coming back, he seems to have a new light inside that candle, and he seems to have new life and a large array of new moves. He's El Yanator right now. Brody Daniels putting the boots, stomping a hole in his chest. Daniels now again stomping away on El Yanator. Up and down, the brutal kick now by Brody Daniels. Big right hand again. Daniels now getting back in the swing of things. Oh, Bob is down. Bob is down, folks. And El Yanator turning things around the corner again. Ooh, what a chop across the chest. What the hell is this? Holy hell. El Yanator with a beautiful springboard drop kick off the ropes. He definitely has been doing his homework with his time off here at XFW. Which reminds me, I've really got to get him to shampoo the carpets here in the broadcast booth. He is still a janitor after all. El Yanator now with triple suplexes. Brody Daniels rolling to the outside. El Yanator goes for a punch. Daniels with a counter. Shot right to the chin. Daniels now, just like that, turning things around. Irish whip. Daniels, nice follow through with a swinging neckbreaker by Daniels. Into the suplex position. Now Yanator turns it around, single arm DDT, takes him down. Daniels fires right back with a chin buster. Up and over again. DDT this time. El Yanator feeling the effects of that one. Ooh, what a knee shot right to the side of the head by Daniels. Look at this knee, folks. Look at this knee. Right to the side of the head of El Yanator. Now rolls to the outside, trying to avoid the momentum, the array of offense now unleashed by Brody Daniels. El Yanator blocks a right hand and collides him in the ring. Back inside we go. El Yanator looking for his first victory after returning to XFW. Up and over! Goes El Yanator, nice ball, and a senton bomb to follow through. El Yanator again on that middle rope. A splash again, countered by Brody Daniels. Saw it coming a mile away. And again lights him up with a shot to the face. El Yanator turns things around again. El Yanator struggling to get him on top of that top rope. El Yanator looks beat and exhausted. But he makes it all the way up to the top rope. What is this? Oh my dear Lord! Victory roll from the top rope. I have not seen that before. But Daniels again gets the shoulder up. That was impressive. I'll give El Yanator that. Super kick dodged out of the way. El Yanator fires back, snap suplex. Dropping the one knee, can't capitalize. El Yanator looks exhausted. Daniels again with the roll up. Held in tight. Only a one count. El Yanator again gets the shoulder up. Mary Barrett, welcome back. Thank you for joining us. Super kick right to the top of the head. And Daniels lights him up again. Beautiful German suplex. But again, El Yanator gets the shoulder up. Daniels does not look happy about it as this match continues to go on now. Both these guys trying to build some serious momentum. El Yanator tosses him across the ring. Flying Hurricanrana now again from El Yanator. The crowd clearly behind XFW's custodian. Picks him up, nice follow-away slam. Marshall Foster, thank you for sharing. El Yanator now on the top rope again. Holy hell! Good Lord! But again, Daniels gets the shoulder up. El Yanator pulling out all the stops. Folks, that was outstanding. What a shot by El Yanator. Brody Daniels again with the counter up and over the top rope. El Yanator hangs on. Shot again in the face. El Yanator clinging for everything he can, folks. XFW's cleaning man, looking at his first victory since coming back. Daniels again on the top rope. El Yanator setting down. Oh, big right hand. Whoa, Daniels almost falling off the ropes. What is this? Both men now on the top turnbuckle. Holy hell! Good Lord! The crowd of This Is Awesome chant. El Yanator pulling off all the stops tonight. That's it! Holy cow! Holy cow! El Yanator pulling off the victory with a standing moonsault from the top rope. Ladies and gentlemen, that was outstanding. Here's Brody Daniels with the super kick, German suplex combination. This nice fall-away slam by El Yanator. The multiple splashes, Brody Daniels countering several of them, but El Yanator pulling off the victory tonight.
Here is your winner.
We are happy to have the man back, and thank you again. We're sending stars, and here's a little bit more Miss Kitty Lane for thanking you. El Yanator victorious tonight on XFW Ground Zero. Mary Barrett, thank you for liking the stream. An impressive win for El Yanator, folks. We're happy to have him back here in XFW. And again, we're not exactly sure what caused El Yanator to get deported. As far as you know, he's here legally in the United States. Quite frankly, I think he just had some people in the wrong. I think he pissed somebody off, folks. Quite frankly, there's been some rumors that El Yanator isn't even Spanish. That he is actually from America. I've heard some folks say he's from Chicago. I've heard some folks say he is whiter than Mayo. I'm not sure, folks. I'm not going to dive into that. All I know is the guy does a fantastic job cleaning up in the back. And he's an actually pretty damn good wrestler inside the ring. And again, El Yanator has been with XFW for a while now. He begged every other competitor here in XFW to train him to be inside the ring. And a lot of guys took him on as a pet project, almost like the weird, awkward nephew that everyone has, but you still love him. And that's what El Yanator became here in XFW. Folks, even when he got the job as just a custodian, the janitor, the guy wore the mask all the time. I've not really seen his face that I can recall. But and then Pedro Ortiz Jr. took a real shine to this guy and trained him inside the ring. He became very good. He actually had one opportunity at XFW Gold. Unfortunately, he didn't come up with it. And an on-again, off-again rivalry with Mason Storm. But then out of nowhere last year, he left, and because he got sent to Mexico. But we're happy to have him back, El Yanator, back inside the ring here in XFW. Now again, folks, later on, we've got two high-profile matches coming your way. Now again, XFW Saturday Mat Mania will be this Saturday, August 29th. Right now, shaping up to be the biggest event XFW has ever had. And this will be broadcast on all of our platforms, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, and right on Bloodsword6.com, where you can get XFW merchandise, much like a t-shirt I'm wearing right now. And tonight, Alex North of Vicious and Delicious will go one-on-one with Yuri from the Syndicate, as those two teams will clash at XFW Mat Mania, and one of those teams will become the first ever XFW Women's Tag Team Championships. In our main event tonight, with Bad Boy Marshall Sweet going one-on-one with Barton Fisher, one member of the Entourage, as the Entourage and Evolution and Sweet look to clash at XFW Mat Mania. But right now, we're heading on to tag team action next, XFW Ground Zero. Ladies and gentlemen, American Pain.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 516 pounds.
American Pain making their way down the ringside. Bill Wren, thank you for liking the stream. American Pain have been on the scene here in XFW for some time now. And have had a hell of an impact in the past few weeks. Well, ladies and gentlemen, they will have their hands full tonight as they go head-to-head with one of XFW's most legendary teams. Ladies and gentlemen, Pain and Terror.
Of 500 pounds.
Pain and Terror, the former multi-time XFW Tag Team Champions, making their way down the ringside. These two have had legendary battles with the White Dragons, among other teams, but when these two guys go head-to-head with the White Dragons, folks, there's an animosity. A level of competitive anger between these two teams. And now American Pain will step up to the plate and see if they can handle Pain and Terror's level of experience and sheer brutality here in XFW. Marshall Foskey and the Gladiators should come back. We have not heard from the Gladiators in a long time since they stepped out of the United States during the pandemic. They have not been back since. And here comes Dex Dillon flying across the ring right at Victor Payne. And now the two slapping hands away from each other and already countering. And shots, and Victor Payne sent over the top rope by Big Dex Dillon. Front face lock now. Victor Payne turns it around, single arm DDT. Dillon now sending to the table at ringside. And then back inside the ring. Victor Payne, the tactician of Pain and Terror. The thinker of the two. Big man Damian Terror on the outside, this brute strength. And speaking of that, folks, here comes the tag. Victor Payne now holding his place, and Damian Terror landed that big size 12 boot right in the midsection. Terror now up and down. Backdrop suplex turned almost into an Uranagi. Pain and Terror have been known for innovative offense and their sheer brute force inside the ring that has carried them to 6 times to be tag team champions here in XFW. Shot to the midsection now. Dex Dillon drops him down, DDT. Big impact and a tag, in comes Lou. Kick to the back now. American Pain, on again, off again, brothers. These two have had a storied past, as the two have been tag team for a number of years, then got, well, quite frankly, pissed each other off in a civil rivalry. But eventually, bygones were bygones. They teamed back up, and now here in XFW. I've had enough fights with my brother in the past to know that sometimes your family can get on your nerves. And I guess when you've got as much testosterone right now as the Dillon brothers do, it makes sense. Damian Terror countering the Irish whip now. Terror now blasting Lou's head off the turnbuckle. Good Lord. Like a Romanian machine gun. I lost count there. The audience, that might have been more than 10. The turnbuckle hard impact by Damian Terror. Now a shot again to the back. And again the turnbuckle. Big time scoop slam now again. Damian Terror in control. Victor Payne looking like he wants to get in there in the worst way. There's the tag again. And this time the ribs exposed. Victor Payne lights him up, but look at Lou Dillon firing right back. Victor Payne cuts him off, continuing to work on the limbs and the torso, with Lou refusing to stay down. Snapmare, Victor Payne rolling through, drop toe hold. Drop kick now countered by Lou. Phenomenal exchange between these two teams. Lou now with the arm into the hammerlock. Victor Payne fires right back with a shot right between the eyes with that elbow. And again into the corner. Pain and Terror, one of XFW's most legendary teams. Absolutely outstanding in-ring offense from these two. They've been here in XFW since day one. But for a tag, when Lou turns it around, and Big Damian Terror tags himself in. And Lou goes right back to the offense. Oh, a nice kick to the midsection. Damian Terror, though, catching him with one hell of a right hand. Kick to the midsection again. Damian Terror now pump handle position, up and over into an exploder. Innovative offense from the big man. They don't call him Terror for nothing, folks. Imagine growing up as a child with the name Terror. From what I understand, Damian Terror had those sideburns since he was 7 years old. Already growing the low, the top rope, double underhook. This is going to be nasty. Oh, big impact. But Lou bouncing almost right into his corner, tagging in Dex, and here comes Dex, and he comes colliding with a big boot from Damian Terror. Carried out with an Irish whip. Goes for a spear, but Dex saw it coming and connects with a knee right to the face. Somebody was doing their homework. Dex now with a clothesline. Damian Terror grabs him by the back of the neck and just drives him to the canvas and then follows through. Big time lariat from Damian Terror. Dex continuing to try to cut him off. Continuing to fight on for American Pain. Damian Terror again, now Dex going for the shots of the turnbuckle, repeatedly blasting his face. Lou starting to get back to his feet now to get back into his corner. Tag again, here comes Victor Payne. Double team maneuver coming up. High flight. Back body drop from Payne. Tearing again. The Dillon brothers making the diving tags. And here comes Lou and connects with a high running knee. Lou now over suplex, but Victor Payne with a shot. And now, across the back, brutal neck breaker. But again, the Dillon boys keeping resilient. Up and over, Davey Terror, sunset flip, shoulders are down, all the weight on top. Holy hell! Victor Payne, the tactician, the thinker that I talked about before, pulling things off with a sunset flip. There's the in-ring experience, folks. Victor Payne switching it up from the brutal offense, taking this spot into a sunset flip. Taking it right here, folks, this knee shot. That might have had more impact on Dillon than we thought. Staggering him. Got him off his guard, and Victor Payne able to pull off the victory with classic wrestling style. Payne and Terror victorious tonight on XFW Ground Zero. Look at those chops. What an impressive win by Payne and Terror tonight, folks, over Lou and Dex Dillon. Again, American Payne is nothing to scoff at, folks. Those two guys are big, bulky, and badass. But when you're going up against Payne and Terror, folks, it is a whole other world inside that squared circle. And again, folks, later on tonight, our main event, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet going one-on-one with Barton Fisher. And again, these two men are building up momentum as we get closer to Mat Mania this Saturday night, August 29th. Tell your friends, share it on Facebook, share it on YouTube. Well, tweet about it, folks. The more folks we get in watching Mat Mania, folks, the better it is for everyone as we're building up our community again here on Facebook, growing our community over on YouTube, and continuing to build up as well on the Twitch platform. Again, folks, Facebook did take our original page down, so we're hoping to try to play nice so they don't do it to us again. We're not sure what community standard we broke, but here we are. We've upgraded our software, upgraded our streaming platforms to bring you guys more quality entertainment here at XFW. Now, later in the week, we're also going to have some flashback footage looking back at all the matches that have been coming up at XFW Mat Mania. Again, August 29th, this Saturday night, 8 p.m., we will be going live. And again, folks, this could be the biggest event XFW has ever had. Do not miss it. Bruce has become a fan. Thank you, Bruce. And here's Kitty Lane sharing some of her best assets, welcoming you to the XFW community. Again, folks, we were a little over 2,000 followers before on Facebook before the inevitable happened. Steve, thank you for liking the stream. So again, we're building up our community. If you know someone you think might like XFW, if they like professional wrestling and game streams, share them. Tag them in the comments. Get those folks in there, and maybe they'll become an XFW fan as well. Right now, folks, let's head down to ringside. More one-on-one action next on XFW Ground Zero. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Hero Katsuyori.
One fall. Making his way to the ring.
Marshall Foskett thinks we see. Whoa, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the Anarchist already coming outside. The Anarchist charging down the ringway. Hero Katsuyori making his way to the ring. Katsuyori just realizing what's going on. Katsuyori comes laying with a lariat. But Crom Ferguson shrugging it off. Right hands now in the lefts from Hero Katsuyori and Marshall Foskett. Thank you for sharing again. Repeated shots and Ferguson absorbing everything. Countering the lariat and a kick in the midsection. Do we even have a bell yet? Has this even officially started? As these two are pretty much putting on a boxing match on the outside. Ferguson now with a nice snap there and drops the leg across the arm on Hero Katsuyori. Katsuyori sends him into the steel steps. And here comes Angus. Look at Angus Hayes. trying to interject himself already into this match. Was there a bell yet? Did anyone hear a bell? Oh, down to two colliding on the outside, and a shoulder tackle there. Finally, we've got a bell. I didn't think we had one. Ferguson now tossing a Mike Lukeski. Mike Tech himself, thank you for liking the stream. And Katsuyori lays in with a brutal lariat. One of the most devastating clotheslines in XFW, folks. Mike, thank you for sharing as well. Hiro Katsuyori known for the suplexes and the lariats here at XFW. Some of those brutal offense you will see in those two fashions. Katsuyori now going for belly-belly. But Ferguson connects with a forearm and then a kick right to the face, dropping Hiro Katsuyori down to the canvas hard. Ferguson now going to work, stomping away as his partner Angus Hayes watches on the outside of the ring. Ferguson picking up a power bomb, dropping Katsuyori hard on the canvas. Katsuyori struggling back to his feet using the ropes. For support, Steve has become a fan. Thank you, Steve, for deciding to follow us here on Facebook. Katsuyori now with a headbutt and a lariat. Whoa. Ferguson shrugging off the lariat. I have not seen anyone do that. That one dodged. Ferguson has done his homework. Mike Lukeski says, groovy. Thank you, Mike, for dropping by. Thank you for the comments, the likes, and the shares. I cannot recall the last time I saw anyone take a lariat from Katsuyori and just stand there and take it and not fall down. Unlike Bob, who just fell down again as Ferguson threw Katsuyori damn near through him. Ferguson now putting a full head of steam and a boot right to the face of Hiro Katsuyori. Ferguson looking good tonight, possibly the best I've seen him yet. Ferguson again unleashes a powerbomb on Hiro Katsuyori. Up on the shoulder. Big time running power slam, Marshall Foskett. Thank you again for sharing. Katsuyori catches the leg. Desperation maneuver. Corkscrew dragon leg whip takes big man down. Katsuyori, Marshall Foskett, thank you for sending stars again. Katsuyori snapped over now. Kick countered again. Katsuyori dumping him down to suplex. Textbook Hero. As he tries to get back into this match, now taunting Crom to get back to his feet. Katsuyori charges in, but Crom Ferguson again, countering the lariat, sending Hiro Katsuyori teetering over the top rope. Katsuyori in trouble now. You see the Yamamoto Bluetooth device. Katsuyori's torso has gone into the orange. Oh, now shoved into Angus Hayes. Hayes with a shoulder tackle. Oh, and Ferguson. I'm sorry, Katsuyori lays out Angus Hayes with a lariat. But Ferguson right back on the attack. Hayes got rocked there. That's what he gets for getting in the face of Hiro Katsuyori. Katsuyori again with a shot. Into a gut wrench. Again the suplex by Katsuyori. But at this point, folks, it's desperation time. Katsuyori the shot to the midsection. Oh, good Lord! Swinging for the fences. That one took Ferguson off his feet, but not enough to keep the big man down. You saw the frustration there on the face of Hiro Katsuyori as he drops a leg across that big, thick neck of Crom Ferguson. And now a headbutt. Lines up the shot and connects. Katsuyori has been on the receiving end of a lot of damage so far in this match. Ferguson has dominated a solid portion. Katsuyori now hits to the face. Off the top, misses, and Ferguson connects. And again the clothesline from Ferguson. Katsuyori may be hurt. Back where this match technically started as Ferguson came down the rampway attacking Katsuyori on the outside arena floor. Dodged it out of there. Ferguson has sent into the side of the ring apron. Bob up to a 5 count. These guys need to get back inside the square circle. Katsuyori now. Oh, driving a bodyweight, the hip press on the back of Big Crom Ferguson. Ferguson and Hayes switching in and out between singles competition and tag team competition. They've had success in both, but they can't seem to determine where they want to wrestle at more. Quite frankly, folks, I think they could survive in both singles and tags if they chose to stay that way. But right now, Hiro Katsuyori now again lighting up Ferguson rights and lefts. But Ferguson again hanging on, dumping Katsuyori over the top. But Katsuyori hangs onto that top rope. Jabs now quick. In place by Katsuyori. Again, he goes rights and lefts. Katsuyori springboard into a stunner now for the Japanese Ultimate Warrior. Katsuyori now in charge. Ferguson again picked up. Katsuyori goes for the lariat, the discus lariat, but again Ferguson saw it coming a mile away. And now again the blatant choke, strangling the life and the wind out of Hiro Katsuyori, but Katsuyori gets back to his feet. Ferguson again unleashing an Irish whip and a shot to the face. A big right hand. Katsuyori. Cradle suplex. Too close to the ropes. Katsuyori used that maneuver to finish off so many other opponents. But Ferguson with the decent ring awareness, realizing where he's at, just grabbing on to that bottom rope. Clothesline now from Katsuyori. Fires through now with an axe bomber. And a scoop slam. Ferguson now in a world of hurt. Katsuyori trying to put some combination back together and get back into this contest. Katsuyori picks him up. Again, the shot to the knee. Oh, and again, turning Crom Ferguson inside out, folks. Tell him we got to look at that clothesline. And that's it. Hiro Katsuyori, look at this, folks. Look at this shot to the knee and Katsuyori. Look at him. Boom. Turning Ferguson inside out. Here's another look again. Wham! Ferguson head over heels from that brutal impact from Hiro Katsuyori. Katsuyori coming back from what looked like almost an unwinnable contest, but pulls it around and gets the victory. What a match. But Ferguson victorious on XFW Ground Zero.
Hiro Katsuyori.
Angus Hayes does not look happy on the outside, folks. Hiro Katsuyori, however, looks absolutely thrilled with his performance as he goes buckle to buckle with the crowd support clearly behind Katsuyori tonight. Katsuyori with an outstanding win over Crom Ferguson. Again, folks, it looks like the longest time Ferguson had that win locked up. He was a vast array of just pure offense in the opening portions of that contest. And Katsuyori looked to be stringing behind in a majority of that match. Oops, we almost screwed some stuff up there. But Katsuyori, always resilient, always tough to hang on. Again, pulls off the victory in the very last seconds of the match. And again, folks, that cradle suplex that Katsuyori implies is absolutely devastating. Most times when you take a suplex, folks, a German suplex or those kind of styles, you're hooked. But when Katsuyori has your arms and your neck in there, you've got nowhere to go. And a lot of times in that position, Katsuyori's driving not only your back and neck into the canvas, but your knee is there as well. Joseph, thank you for becoming a fan. And there is Miss Kitty Lane saying thank you, showing us some of her best assets here in XFW. Boom. Now, where were we? Lawrence has become a fan. Thank you, Lawrence, for joining us as well here at XFW Pro Wrestling on Facebook. Again, you guys can also find us on YouTube and Twitch. We do invite all fans to find us on all our platforms and follow us, as we are going to start in September having exclusive programming on different platforms. Now, don't be scared. We're still going to have our 4 regular shows, this one, Ground Zero, XFW Late Night, Danger Zone, and Saturday Night Showdown on all of our platforms. But we are going to have specific platform shows. They're going to pop up here and there, so make sure you find us on every avenue and follow us and subscribe to all our networks, folks, because you will not be sorry, as XFW is going to continue to expand its content on all of our platforms. Now up next, folks, the two teams that will be battling over the first ever XFW Women's Tag Team titles. Lawrence likes to stream as well, and the Destroyer celebrates with you. Thank you, Lawrence, for hitting that button. We appreciate it here at Bloodsword 6 and XFW. First ever XFW Women's Tag Team Champions will be crowned this Saturday night at XFW Mat Mania. And right now, two of the members of those teams will go one-on-one next on Ground Zero. Stay tuned, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, the Syndicate.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Syndicate, from Kamakura, Kanagawa, Japan, Yuri Tanaka.
Yuri Tanaka, one half of the Syndicate. Tonight we'll go one-on-one with the vicious half of Vicious and Delicious, Alex North. Vicious and Delicious have been on a bit of a roll here at XFW, so has the Syndicate. Yuri Tanaka stretching out. Here comes Vicious and Delicious, folks.
Accompanied by Yuri Tanaka, representing Vicious and Delicious. From Venice, California, Alex North.
Alex North making her way out to the ring, accompanied by her partner, Sarah Wells. Vicious and Delicious in the Syndicate. Both these teams looking to be the first ever XFW Women's Tag Team Champions. Folks, it could be anybody's game at this point. Vicious and Delicious, a little bit of the athletic prowess getting in the ring there. I do like that. That is a... Well, let's face it, I just like looking at Vicious and Delicious. I'm not even gonna lie. But Alex North tonight in their first ever singles competition here at XFW, as well as Yuri Tanaka. Both these ladies have only been competing in tag team competitions so far. All right, folks, here we go. Yuri Tanaka coming out swinging already. Wow, what a kick to the face by Alex North. She definitely felt that one. Wow. Did you see that? Yuri now again countering on kick to the midsection. Continues the martial arts style. Big elbow to the face. Alex North right now being rocked. Irish whip. Dropped down now by Yuri. Yuri up and over. Tornado DDT. Alex North again rocked. Yuri Tanaka now just calling her out. Both women now back to their feet. Alex North already in trouble. Look at she getting stand her feet. Big time chop. Yuri now laying in with the shots. Alex North already might not even know where she's at. Spinning heel kick missed by Yuri. Alex North saw that one coming at least. Now both women struggling. Alex North, what is it? Wow, look at this. Alex North stretching out Yuri. Innovative offense there, now dumping her on her back. We got a cover. Yuri gets the shoulder up. Ooh, what a kick to the back by Alex North. Rick Fletcher asking she's any relation to Masato Tanaka. I do not believe so. However, we do know that one member of the Syndicate, either Yuri Tanaka or Akira on the outside, has some kind of relationship or family member in the Japanese consulate. Somehow in Japanese politics, and that's how they actually found their way to XFW. Someone paid their way in, greased some palms, and got them in the women's division. Right now, Yuri up and over, driving Alex North via powerbomb to the outside arena floor. Yuri saying that's it. Referee starting to count. North starting to stir a little bit, get back to her feet. What an impact that was. Yuri now circling. She looks like she's almost toying with Alex North at this point. She's taken a number of shots and let North recover, almost to do it again. There's a slap away again by Yuri. Spins on through, up and over, and takes North down again. Yuri Tanaka has an answer for everything Alex North has thrown at her so far in this contest. North fires back with elbow. Into a spine buster by the vicious half of Vicious and Delicious. North now again going for a cover. Not even a 2 count. Alex North now with her own roundhouse kick to the side of the head. Nice shot by North. Fancy leg drop now by Vicious and Delicious Alex North. Yuri Tanaka now struggling, vicious discus forearm. Now Tanaka's feeling the pain. And North now standing on Yuri's neck, and that's, folks, why she's the vicious half of Vicious and Delicious. But Yuri fires through again, double underhook, into a suplex. Tanaka very cold and calculating, planning out almost every move, but again, Alex North just unleashing her fury and sends her crashing to the outside. North now in pursuit, not willing to give Yuri the time to recover that North has been given, and follows through with an absolutely fantastic dropkick. Suplex on the outside. North gets hit across the head by Yuri with a shot to the head with a knee. Look at this, Yuri with a springboard splash, but Alex North saw it coming and dodged out of the way. Again, a cover by North. Yuri again gets a shoulder. Yuri Tanaka has not yet attempted a pin or submission in this contest. North again with an Irish whip. Tanaka meets her with a ribs, or a shot to the ribs with a knee. Oh! And then follows through with one hell of a backbreaker. You see Akira Shang on the outside just watching, almost emotionless. She has not really moved much at all on the outside. Clothesline now from North. This started off as a pretty... Whoa, what's that? Okay. Little Alex North, a little bit of twerking into a standing moonsault. I'm sorry, folks, I lost my word. I was a little distracted by the dance moves. Alex North now in position. Stalking over Yuri Tanaka. Deep arm drag again by Tanaka, countering through. Oh, and a chop and a leg sweep into a senton. One hell of a combination. And that's it. Wow. 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 Yuri Tanaka out of nowhere. Lighting her up. What a... There's the standing moonsault by Alex North. But Yuri Tanaka out of nowhere unleashes one hell of a combination. There it is right there, folks. A chop, sweep kick into a senton. An amazing array of attacks. And Yuri walks away with the victory tonight on Ground Zero. What a shot. Yuri Tanaka walking away with one hell of a victory over Alex North tonight, folks. If that's the way things go this Saturday at XFW Mat Mania, the Syndicate could walk away with the XFW Women's Tag Team Championships and become the first ever Women's Tag Team title holders here in XFW, folks. It is going to be one hell of a battle back and forth between those two. Now up next, folks, is our main event of the evening. Barton Fisher going one-on-one with the XFW World Internet Champion, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Now, this will be the first time Barton Fisher and Sweet have ever met inside the ring, to my knowledge. But however, Marshall's Bad Boy Sweet is no stranger to the entourage as a whole. He's clashed with Seth Walker. He's clashed with Mark Collins. And again, back and forth over the course of the past few months, he's had a hell of a rivalry with Mark Collins. Collins, the first ever XFW dual champion, holding the United States and the Internet Championships at the same time. Collins actually captured the United States Championships away from Sweet. And then a few months later, Sweet taking away the Internet Championship. And now, Sweet will be in the corner with Evolution as those four men go head-to-head with all four members of the entourage. Now we've seen Sweet and big-time Jim Slater clash a while ago with... sorry, folks, I'm listening to the sound here, making sure everything's right. We do have a new setup here tonight, and I'm trying to watch a little too many screens, and I got a bunch of stuff going on here. I apologize for that. Some folks did say something was pausing. It might just be the internet connection, or it could just be Facebook again, as they've done to us in the past. That we can't have much, but YouTube and Twitch seem to be going quite well. But we're going to continue to keep improving on our broadcast here for you guys. So right now, we're going to head down to ringside, not waste any more time. Main event action coming your way next on XFW Ground Zero. And here comes Barton Fisher.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the entourage from Newark, New Jersey, weighing in at 236 pounds, Barton Fisher.
Barton Fisher making his way down the ringside. One half of the former XFW Tag Team Champions with his partner, Max Bennett. But tonight he'll go one-on-one with the XFW World Internet Champion, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Ladies and gentlemen, here he comes.
Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 210 pounds, one half of the Bad Boy Marshall Sweet.
Sweet, a former two-time United States champion, and now the XFW Internet Champion. And will now clash one-on-one with a former Tag Team Champion in Barton Fisher. Again, folks, this is the first time these two have ever met, as far as I can tell, in one-on-one competition. But as an in-ring competitor, Barton Fisher has grown exponentially since getting under the tutelage of Morgan Steiner, who's noticeably absent tonight, folks. I thought for sure he'd be at ringside as Fisher on one-on-one with Sweet, folks. Here we go. Collar elbow tie him now. Sweet with a wraparound. Fisher trying to work his way through. Fisher snaps him over. Now into a chin lock by Barton Fisher. Sweet now countering through an overhand wrist lock. Sweeps out the leg is Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Collar elbow tie up again. Swing and a miss by Barton Fisher. And the two stomps by Marshall Sweet right to the chest of Barton Fisher, slowing down the progress. Sweet down the scoop slam. Fisher up and over. Side Russian leg sweep by now by the former Tag Team Champion. And now an exploder by Barton Fisher, dumping the champion on the middle of his back. Fisher now flying through with a shot right to the side of the face of Sweet. And now drilling the forearms right between the eyes of the Internet Champion. Sweet fire right back kick to the midsection. Sweet up and over. Sling blade takes down Fisher. We got an early cover here. Fisher gets the shoulder up. Sweet now with a shot to the midsection. And now stomping on the chest of Barton Fisher. Sweet known for his quick strikes and the ability to retaliate. Mary, thank you for liking the stream. Sweet now stretching back Barton Fisher, which could be one of the most uncomfortable things I've seen, and then stomping on the arm. Working on the arm again, Fisher rolling through. Nice drop toe hold by the former tag champion. And again the forearm. Delivered right to Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Fisher known for his technical in-ring work. Slamming down the World Internet Champion now. Sweet struggling to get back to his feet. Fisher with a clothesline sends him up. Whoa! Sweet immediately jumping back to his feet, but Fisher capitalizing, dropping him down on the canvas hard. Sweet again with a counter. Sweet now. The strikes, you see him dodging out of that boxing style position. Sweet with the ripcord cutter. All the momentum Fisher had been developing just got cut off in one fell swoop by Sweet. Sweet now up on the ropes. Deadlift suplex takes him down. Sweet now showing off the in-ring strength that he's got. Rope break, Fisher. Good ring awareness. Obviously the champion not happy about that. Thought it was up, and Fisher rolling to the outside. Thank you for whatever member of our admin team just logged on. Hit the like button and a shot to the face by Sweet. What an outstanding cartwheel into a drop kick. We talk about the in-ring abilities of the Internet Champion, folks. And now the dodging, or the boxing style strikes from Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Repeated shots now, just absolutely lighting up Barton Fisher. Sweet now in control. Fisher sent back inside the ring. In comes Sweet. Shot to the back. Sweet again. Ooh, Barton Fisher countering through it again. The big impact. Drop toe hold now by Fisher. I have not seen Fisher look this good inside the ring in a long time, folks, in singles competition. Shay Rogers, hello, thank you for tuning in. Sweet fires back again. And takes him down, big impact. And another drop kick right to the side of the head by Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Counter through again by Fisher. Got Sweet up. Drops him down face first onto the canvas. And Fisher now starting to take a lead. We've got a cover. Sweet gets a shoulder up instantly. Barely a one count on the XFW Internet Champion. Get to the midsection. Fisher now, oh, nice European uppercut by Fisher. Now starting to get back into the roll of things here. Fisher himself now looking like the right cross, the boxing style attacks now from Barton Fisher. Hip toss now. Going back to basics. Side rush and leg sweep now again. The Internet Champion now in trouble. We've got a leg is hooked, and again, Sweet. Get to the midsection. DDT planted by Barton Fisher. Phenomenal impact. But Sweet again bouncing back to his feet, and a combination out of nowhere. Sweet, rights and lefts, knees, and that Pele kick right to the top of the head of Barton Fisher. Exploding out of nowhere. We've got a cover. Fisher again showing strength, gets the shoulder up. Both men now facing off. Sweet again with an elbow. Sweet with a shot to the head. Sweet, Justice connects. Fisher just got obliterated. Fisher just got lit up by Bad Boy Marshall. Oh! The shoulder comes up. Fisher somehow landed it. Almost. What is this? Walker making his way out. Seth Walker making his way out. Seth Walker at the ramp. Fisher with a shot to the back. Seth Walker distracting the Internet Champion. Fisher with a code breaker to the face. Fisher with a code breaker. Sweet just collapsing. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sending 100 stars. And again, Sweet bouncing back to his feet. Fisher again with a shot to the midsection. Goes for a kick. Fisher again connects, but Sweet again countering through. Back and forth action now after Seth Walker made an appearance.